What's going on YouTube? It's your boy man. I'm coming at you with another video. And when it comes to Snow White, this movie was always set to fail. This movie was always going to bomb, and it was inevitably going to be a major disaster for Disney, ranging from issues from being a predatory cash grab, and also the fact of the matter that the lead actress, Rachel Zegler, was just monumentally unlikable. And you can see all the way back at the initial trailer, in which it had a dislike ratio of 2.1 million downvotes to only 72K upvotes. This trailer got destroyed. Nobody's been looking forward to this. This was inevitably going to happen. And when we could come over here to the numbers as of right now, we could see that its domestic box office for week 2 is only $66 million for a worldwide total of $143 million. And when we scroll down here, we see that this movie actually had a 66% drop-off ratio, only pulling in $14 million on its second Friday. This movie is dead in the water. There's no returning. There's no way to fix this. And even the international box office isn't doing very well. When we compare it to movies like The Little Mermaid, you can end up actually seeing that The Little Mermaid's box office was stronger altogether. It ended up bringing in less money week over week, and it wasn't the win that Disney needed. But when you start comparing box office numbers here, you can see that when it comes to The Little Mermaid, it did much better than Snow White did, and it even trounced it in the international box office numbers, bringing in much more money than Snow White ever was. But it starts getting worse for Snow White, especially when you consider things like this. Box office upset blue-collar drama A Working Man beats Snow White with $15 million opening weekend. That's right, the box office drama featuring Jason Statham, that was just some blue-collar fun romp, wasn't supposed to be some next-level high art or anything like that, managed to outperform Snow White in its second weekend. A movie with only $40 million in its all-around budget and has a break-even point of about $100 million actually ended up seeing a domestic box office total of $15 million its full first weekend. And when you combine the international box office, you ended up getting a worldwide box office number of $30 million. This movie is doing phenomenal. It's actually doing what it needs to be doing, and it's giving audiences what they want: escapism. It's just a fun Jason Statham movie. That's it. There's no high art here. It's just go out there and have a good time with Jason Statham doing Jason Statham stuff. That's it. But this movie here has no actual right to be besting Disney Snow White, and it is, because it's giving the audiences what it wants. And there's no real controversy around it. There's nothing crazy going on here. It's just go have a good time. But when it comes to Disney Snow White, the issues has always been Rachel Zegler. Variety's even starting to acknowledge it. Variety throws Rachel Zegler under the bus for Snow White's failure in Wild About Face hit piece. You even have over here, Disney reportedly does not know what to do with out of control Rachel Zegler as Snow White promotion falls apart. And you can even come back over here to some of the biggest issues of Rachel Zegler's career. Some things like how she would constantly put in the fact that she is a activist first, actress second. And when she comes over here, starts praising the trailer, starts promoting the movie, does all this stuff, and then has to throw in that little bit of activism like she always does, and always remember Free Palestine. You even famously have Disney Snow White actress goes after Trump, wants him to never know peace, wants his supporters to never know peace. She's always been an activist. She's always been driving people away. She's only ever cared about this first. And we also have this TikTok that was going viral just a few months ago and has decided to rear its ugly head. And yes, I've moved 13 seconds deeper into the actual video, but I want you to get the key points of this all around TikTok here, in which she says,
"Come on, go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business."
Yeah, you ended up actually needing our business because, again, we go right back over to your box office. Yeah, you kind of needed those Trump supporters' businesses. You kind of needed those people to come out here to the box office because your movie ain't doing so well. And mind you, guys, all those posts came shortly after Rachel Zegler had to get a media guru, a social media helper to help vet all of her posts. And yet that didn't even help. And it got so bad that the producer of the movie had to fly out to converse with her and chew her butt out because she keeps tweeting out nonsense. And by doing this, the producer's son ended up getting death threats from Rachel Zegler's own toxic audience. And we're also seeing that Rachel Zegler's own disgusting toxic audience put Gal Gadot and her family at risk. And I'm saying this because we always get called the toxic ones. We always get called the ones that are going to be the bad people that end up getting somebody hurt or some craziness happening there. But we're seeing that it was always Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler was the death nail in this movie. Rachel Zegler did this all herself. Rachel Zegler killed Disney, killed Snow White, and is all around an awful actress that just leads to devastation everywhere she goes. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Numbers don't lie. And as it stands right now for Disney Snow White, it's dead in the water, and it's all Rachel Zegler's fault. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.